everyone. Good morning, PHB Warriors. I call you Warriors right now. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you very much, Mark, for that generous introduction. And definitely, I do agree that we can really meet eye to eye because we're of the same height. I just like to thank also all the board of directors and all the leaders who are watching this right now. Actually, when President Mark spoke to me, and we have been talking because I was so busy. I've been in this industry for the past 11 years. When he called me up, and I was really excited because it's good. It's a good time to look back on what we worked for in 2004. Yeah, I think it was no, in 2004 during that time. So, and when he shared with me what's happening right now, I am really aware of what's happening right now, especially of this unplanned thing. It's a health crisis right now. It turned to become a financial crisis for personal and family, people losing their job, people losing their business. And not only that, it's right now turning to become an economic crisis because it's not only happening here in a certain locality, but it's happening all over the world. And most of us right now are at home. So right now, as a business consultant here in the Philippines, at the same time, I also coach people's individuals and also organizations with running their business. And whenever people ask me right now how I look at the economy and how I look at this pandemic, there are only three things that you and I can really respond to this. Number one, it's either we die, or number two, we survive, or number three, we thrive. I shared this already with President Mark, and I'm sure that he had already echoed this. So you might hear it for the second time, and I can assure you that it came from me. It didn't come from him. Okay. Yes. Because the only thing that is permanent in this world is change. If we do not change, we will become extinct. If we do not innovate, we will evaporate. It's very, very important for us to understand. Even if you do not want to change, just like, again, one of the board of directors just made mention, all of us right now are forced to change. You are forced to change. So if your business, let's say, if you are a business, you have a restaurant business, you refuse to go online, you refuse to go delivery, you will be extinct already. Your business will die soon. You just imagine, every single month you have to pay for rent, you have to pay for your employees, and you're not generating any income. And then if you are an employee right now, you lost your job. Let's say you are an employee before, but right now you refuse to adjust and change, especially if you belong to these following industries. Let's talk about the industries like, for example, you are in the tourism industry. You are probably in the hospitality industry. You are in the what do you call this? In public events ministry. You are in the wedding industry. You are in the concert industries. Definitely all of these things will be out already. When will this thing go back to normal? It's very simple. When we already find a cure and a vaccine, that's the time that all of these things will go back to normal. Until such time, I'm speaking not only here in our country, but worldwide, until such time that thing comes out, you just need to treat this just like a new norm. So it's very important right now, in order for us to survive in this crisis, so we have already to unlearn in order for us to relearn. I will repeat, you have to unlearn in order for you to relearn. Because it's so hard to really teach all dogs new tricks. If I tell right now a grandfather, if it's pre-COVID time, okay, you should go digital, you should go online. And they will tell you, I don't need that. I don't need that business because my business is okay. But right now, I just spoke to one chicken. They're selling chicken because I joined a community and I asked, who among you are suppliers of chicken? And immediately one person responded. And she asked me, okay, how many kilos are you ordering? And I said, I'm going to order 10 kilos. And she told me, I was expecting that you are going to order more. I asked why, because we are the suppliers of all the hotel chains here in the Philippines for chicken. So one hotel can buy one truck of chicken or one container of chicken. But right now, since the hotel industry is gone, the tourism industry is gone, so right now they're forced to adapt and change. They have to go online and delivery. And I asked her, so ever since you switched, how did it affect your business? Actually, because we switched right now, we are on the survival mode right now. We are able to pay the bills. We are able to pay our staff because we are doing online and delivery. But this is the good news. The good news is we do not choose to die. We choose not only to survive, but our goal right now, we should thrive. Everybody say thrive.
Thrive.
Yes, we should thrive in difficult times. Just like I always tell people, in the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. You should not only focus on the problem, but we should focus on the solution. In reality, if you focus always on the problem will grow larger and it will not really help you right now. If you are out of money right now, definitely it will not help you right now. So it's very important right now for us to thrive. But in order for us to thrive, there are two things that you and I need to do. First is adjust. Second is adapt. First is adjust. Second is adapt. Adjust the way we live right now, how we live right now. This will be the new normal. How we earn money right now, this will be the new normal already. Face-to-face meeting will be a thing of the past. Definitely cannot shake a person's hand. You cannot hug a person again. As of now, until such time there's a vaccine that comes out. Group meeting is gone also. That's a thing of the past right now. The way that you and I can connect with people right now is through what we call as technology. That's the reason why this is the good news. The earlier you adjust yourself to this type of norm, the better it will be. Because he who adjusts the soonest will win. I will repeat, he who adjusts the soonest will win. Not only that you and I should learn how to adjust, but you and I should learn also how to adapt. Everybody say adapt. Because the people who adapt in this type of environment definitely will thrive. Just like, just like President Mark made mention that my sales was up 80%. It didn't happen overnight because this happened 8 years ago. I'll just give you a brief history. Just like what he mentioned, I sold my business in 2006. I went into Bible school in 2008, thinking that I would become a pastor, but it didn't push through. Honestly, it didn't push through. The reason why I didn't push through because the organization that I belong to asked me before they accept me, you go back to the marketplace, and if the opportunity, let's say, if the opportunity is not open for you already, they start to close the doors. It will say you are already called for full-time ministry. But if the opportunity keeps on opening, it means it's not yet your time. So I tried it, and the opportunity keeps on opening. That's the reason why I never went back. I never got into full-time ministry. So I continued. So I started a new career as an author. From an author, I became a communicator. From a communicator, I became a speaker. So I've been doing this for 11 years. And this is what I've realized. There are two things that I've realized. As I start my career as a communicator, number one, listen, I'm only good as my last talk. I will repeat, I'm only good as my last talk. The moment I stop talking, I stop earning. And being bred as a network marketer ever since 1992 up to 2004, for over 14 years, or 2006, for over 14 years, I know the power of network marketing and I know the power of leveraging. And the only way that you can really leverage is you leverage two things, time and money. And I told myself, I don't see myself doing this for the longest time because the moment I stop talking, I won't be able to feed my family. So I kept on thinking, I asked myself and I asked wisdom from God, how can I leverage myself? Then the idea of what? Online learning came into play. The idea of putting it to digital. Why digital? Number one, simple. Because number one, I cannot be at 100 places at the same time. But once it's digitized, once it's online, I can be at 1,000 places at the same time. Number two, second thing is because I'm only good as my last talk. But the good thing, once it's digitized already, even if I stop working, my income will never stop as long as people subscribe. And the number three, the best thing is this, I'm able to reach out to more people. Like for example, I don't have to travel 14 hours to Dubai in order for me to speak to 30 to 40 people. Right now, I can instantly connect with people anytime, anywhere, any place. So I switched my business model around 3 years ago in terms of going digital. That's number one. And the good thing also, 8 years ago, I set up my organization also virtually. When you say virtually, I have 40. Yeah, I have 40 virtual. I have 40 employees right now. 40 employees working under my organization, but 40 of my employees are all working from home, all virtual. They stay at home, they work from home, they deliver all the outputs based on their computer.
So the reason why I did that 8 years ago, because here in the Philippines, for the non-Filipino friends who's watching this live right now, in the Philippines, traffic is really, actually, I should call it the ninth wonder in the world. Ninth wonder in the world. As a matter of fact, one time I bought a puppy. When I went home, it became a full-grown dog. Okay? The traffic is really terrible. Just to cross probably one area for 2 to 3 kilometers, it will take you 1 to 2 hours. So I told my staff, this is not doing us really a good favor already, because normally they have to travel 2 hours to go to work, 2 hours go back, 4 hours a day, times 20 days work week, work days. That will be 80 hours in a month, divided by 24. That's 3 days in a month. They're inside the vehicle, times 12. That's 1 month in a year. That's so ridiculous. So most of them will go to the office tired. They will go home tired. So I told them, stop this foolishness. Let's set it up home base. So ever since we switched to a home base and a work from home setup, you know what happened, guys? Their production went up, their stress level went down. They save a lot of money because they don't have to pay for their expenses for travel. They don't have to buy food outside. They don't have to buy expensive coffees. They don't have to drink milk teas. So in other words, and then the best part is this. It really gave them more time, more quality time with their family. And that's the reason why we're working. The reason why we are all working right now is because we want to spend more time with family. And that's the reason why this ECQ or this lockdown really taught us one thing. That the most important thing in life is, number 1, 3 times to eat. But in the Philippines, it's 5 times. And number 2, it's a place to stay. Number 3, to be healthy. And number 4, to spend quality time with your family. And that's what this ECQ really taught us. It's not about the excesses in life. So because of that, I was able to set up my business 8 years ago, home base. That's the reason why when this crisis hit, it was really the perfect time for us because we never adjusted. That's the first place. And number 2, I've set up already the online education part. And then for the non-Filipinos here, probably, if you are not aware, I teach about money. I specialize about teaching about money. I teach about 4 things. I teach people how to create money, handle money, grow money, and protect money. I will repeat. I teach people how to make money, handle money, grow their money, and protect their money. So I'm a financial coach here in the Philippines. I've authored 14 best-selling books already here in the Philippines. I average around 200 speaking engagements here in the Philippines. I have 2.4 million followers at Facebook. That's from my father's side alone because we have so many relatives in China. Okay? As you know that this virus also came from China. And then I have 700,000 followers and subscribers at YouTube. So I built my social footprint already, my digital footprint already for a period of 10 years. Right now, I'm reaping the benefit. So right now, to cut the long story short, my sales was up by 80% last month. This April, yeah, last month, yeah, because today is May. So a lot of business were sacrificing, were suffering, but this time my business was prospering. Why? Now let me explain. Okay, that's a very long intro. It's a very long introduction.
Very good, very good.
A long introduction to what I'm trying to drive at. Why digital? Why should you look at digital? Number 1, it's so easy to deliver. Number 2, it's so easy to share. It can become viral, just like this virus. Number 3, it's so convenient. Number 4, it's so simple. Number 5, it's so fast. Number 6, it's by demand. When you say by demand, we are living right now in an era that people wants to have control. They want to have control over their phone. They want to have control over their time. Nobody watches already a show by 7 o'clock. You should be there. So what they normally do, they watch it via replay by demand. That is what Netflix actually did. Netflix really revolutionized the way we look at entertainment. You can watch it anytime, anywhere, any place, by your time. It's called by demand. That's the reason why I got this idea. Why don't I also create the same thing, the same model? And the good news is this, guys. There's no problem with delivery of the products. Because you can immediate a digital product worldwide. No waiting time. There's no absolutely waiting time. Not only that, you won't run out of products. That is one of the major problems as company owners, especially when you have a highest selling product and then you run out of raw materials, the supply chain is broken, just like what's happening right now. But right now, you won't run out of products since it's digital. No government approval because it's going to be electronically delivered worldwide. No warehousing, no physical delivery. So if you look at all of the advantages of why go digital, if you don't see the advantage, I don't know how to explain this right now. As I mentioned, let's go back. We are forced to change, and this will be the new norm. If you want to wait again for the physical products to come, okay, what if they deliver? What if they don't open the port? What if it gets stuck in the what we call as in the terminal? What if they don't release the BFAD or the FDA? So there are a lot of problems. I'm not saying that you will kill your other business. I'm just saying that you should be open to this possibility. That's number one. Digital products are so powerful. And then next, why? Because there are so many e-learning right now. Why the topic of money? Why the topic of money? Listen, money is a universal language. I will repeat. It's a universal language. Whether you're in Africa, whether you're in America, whether you're in China, whether you're in Hong Kong, whether you're in Singapore, everybody understands money. And this money topic applies to everyone, anyone in the world. So again, in the online courses that we offer right now on CHINKTV, we teach people how to save money, how to budget money, how to get out of debt, how to invest and grow their money, how to invest in mutual fund, how to invest in the stock market, how to invest in terms of properties. So all of the things that I'm sharing in the CHINKTV.com are all principle-based. It applies to anyone in the world. As a matter of fact, one time I went to New York when I was talking to a taxi driver, and the taxi driver asked me, "What do you do back in your country?" "I teach people about money." "Really?" And then he asked, "Can you share with me something about money? Because I'm really poor with my money." So I just gave him basic tips, basic ideas about money. Like, for example, principle in managing your money, budgeting your money, it should be income minus expense, equivalent to what we call as savings. Income minus expense, income minus savings equivalent to what? Expense. You must prioritize your savings first before you spend. You don't ask your income to adjust to your lifestyle. You ask your lifestyle to adjust down to your income. When I shared that simple idea to the person who's driving the Uber, he was so shocked. And he told me, "Actually, this is the first time I realized that's the reason why I don't have any savings. I spend all my money, and whatever's left, I save. But most of the time, there's nothing left." It's a simple idea. It's a principle-based idea. So that's the reason why I'm pretty excited about this. And some of the topics that I already have done already inside this, I have 14 courses already inside the CHINKTV.com. One of the most popular course prior to COVID is called How to Retire at 50, because a lot of people wants to learn how to retire. And the reason why I encourage people to retire before 50 so that you can enjoy life. It's so hard when you retire at 60 to 65, because when you're 60 and 65 already, you're already kind of sickly already. At the same time, you'll experience a lot of body aches, so you won't be able to enjoy life. Retiring at 50 and to do the things that you love is one of the best things that you can do in your life or with your life. Also, there's topic about how to invest in the stock market, how to invest in real estate. And one of the highest selling programs right now that I'm offering is how to become a virtual assistant or how to become a virtual professional. We've done this course already 2 years ago, and the reason why I did this course because I'm a firm believer of encouraging people to work from home because there are a lot of advantages which I already mentioned. So we created that course 2 years ago, but right now, since a lot of people are stuck at home, they don't know what to do. So the course right now that teaches people on how to find online jobs, how to be qualified to look for an online job, how much should you charge in order for you to make money online and from home is really selling like hotcakes. So that's one of the 14. And finally, okay, are you excited about what I'm talking about?
Yes, so much.
If you're not excited, I don't know. I don't know what will. And this is the best part. This is the best part. I'll close with this. Guys, let me be honest. Even you have the best of products in the world, but in this now economy, the economy of today, for me, the most important thing, it's not because that I don't believe in the product. I do believe you got to be a product of the product before you can endorse the product. That's the reason why I also encourage you, guys, before you can really endorse my product, make sure you enroll, make sure you know what's inside. Because if people ask you, what's the courses that are inside? Well, I don't know. Well, if you say you do not know, you cannot really sell. So I do believe products are very important. However, in order for you to become wealthy right now in the 21st century, it's not all about products, because you can look at products. Products are anywhere. All you need to do is just Google it. You can source it. But the most important factor right now in the economy of today is what we call as what? Distribution. Everybody say distribution.
Distribution.
You just got to understand and acknowledge this, the power of distribution. What do you mean by power of distribution? Let's say one day, SM, Shoemart, one of the biggest mall here in the Philippines, they have, I think, 200 plus branches all over the Philippines, will tell Bench, one of the, or probably will tell Uniqlo, or will tell another probably shirt brand. Okay, starting tomorrow, I want you to pull out all of your businesses from all of the Shoemart branches. What if SM tells, let's say, Bench, Uniqlo to do that? What will happen to Uniqlo and Bench? The following day, they die. What if Mercury Drugstore, the largest drugstore chains, a pharmacy chain here in the Philippines, will tell Pfizer, okay, they got into a fight, we don't like to do your business already, please bring out your products, your Pfizer products, your Unilab products, get it out from here. What will happen to the pharma company? They will die. Why? Because the following day, they cannot immediately build malls, they cannot immediately build drugstore chains nationwide to distribute their products. So what am I trying to communicate and say? If you guys, PHB right now, don't understand this, during these tough times, if you stay together as a team, you come together as a team, you are united as a team right now, you know what will happen? You have a powerful distribution network. Products may change, systems may change, but the distribution channels and the people within the distribution channels will not change. Mark knows this. I already told him this when he was still with me with my old company. You can lose your business, you can lose anything, but you cannot lose your people. Because it's the people that make the company move, not the company making the people move. It's the people that make the products move, not the products making the people move. So at these difficult times, if you stick together, if you hang in together, this is just like a hiccup. This is just like a momentary challenge. But once you get over the challenge, and once you're able to, again, reinvent yourself, guys, you are open-minded to readjust, re-unlearn, to relearn, adjust, adapt, you will come out as a winner. I'm already as a testimony of this. Just like today, again, we started an online course on June 12. I will have an online course, and I just launched the webinar yesterday. And as of today, we have over 100 registrants already. 100 registrants already over a period of 1 day. How can you do that when you are selling offline? So, but right now, again, the power of what? Distribution, with the power of a good product, with good people, this is really a perfect combination for you not only to survive, but this is a perfect combination for you to thrive. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in right now. Thank you very much for inviting me to be part of your organization. And I wish you the best. Always keep your faith high. Always remember, I always tell people, to every problem, there's always a solution. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Always. Think positive. Thank you for watching. If you want to keep on growing and to stay inspired, subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified. Always think positive.